Ogilvy and Mather advertising. This video documentary will cover the following: the background and history of Ogilvy and Mather, their corporate culture, a look at some adverts done by this company, and a critique and overview of the company in terms of their political and economic structure, as well as linking this to the South African context and how this is relevant in South African society. The history. In 1948, David Ogilvy started his advertising agency with no clients and only 2 staff. It began as an offshoot of an old British firm under capitalism. Ogilvy's 2 fundamental components of his business was 1, quality, and 2, diversity. David instilled the belief that the aim and purpose of his job was to make advertising sell. Recognizable brands. Ogilvy and Mather have built brands that have become household names due to the company's advertising, such as Sears, SAB, the South African breweries, American Express, Dove, Barbie, Shell, Ford, Kodak, KFC, DSTV, and Kraft. Advertising and public relations. The process of advertising is following the basic rules of advertising, such as research, position of production, develop a brand image, gain attention and publicity, have big ideas, do the right thing, benefit the customer, and make a profit. It takes a big idea to attract the attention of consumers and get them to buy your product. Unless your advertising contains a big idea, it will pass like a ship in the night. The specialities of the public relations sector at Ogilvy and Mather consist of consumer marketing, corporate healthcare, technology, and social marketing. How they run. Non-executive chairman, executive directors, such as financial director, their corporate social responsibility and strategy director. Then non-executive directors, members of advisory board. The highest paying job is the creative director and the lowest paying job is the IT technician. The capabilities of the company. These include advertising, branded entertainment and brand identity, creative design, digital marketing and digital production, public affairs, social media marketing, promotional marketing, strategic planning, retail design, crisis and issue management. The corporate culture. The strength of their reputation lies in the collective skills and talents of individuals who work at Ogilvy and Mather. Employees are encouraged to bring ideas, experiences, and perspectives to the workplace. Ogilvy and Mather strive to create an environment in which all employees can contribute their fullest potential without issues regarding their race, gender, religion, ethnic or cultural background, generation, disability, age, appearance, or sexual orientation. Ogilvy and Mather strive for an environment of innovation. Their belief is that superior service is dependent on the high morale of their workers. A lot of time and money is invested into training for their employees so they can be the best they can be in order to produce the best quality advertising for their clients. Ogilvy and Mather assist in the personal lives as well in terms of illness, for example drug and alcohol related issues. Their aim is to have their workers happy. Controversies. In 2004, an advert for Ford sports car hatchback went viral as a leak through email. The advert was rejected by Ford. This created an uproar amongst bloggers and animal rights groups. Pretty much, the video depicts a cat climbing on top of a roof of the car and its head being stuck in the sunroof and actually being decapitated. In 2005, Shannon and Thomas Early, 2 former directors at the Ogilvy and Mather, were convicted of 1 count of conspiring to defraud the government and 9 counts of filing false claims for the business, as well as overbilling advertising. In 2009, the Clear Award was given to their campaign for the A&E History Channel as its images created an uproar using those from the deaths in America for Pearl Harbor and the deaths after the Hiroshima bombing. These images were seen as unethical. South African context. In 1990s, Ogilvy and Mather essays soared creatively under the leadership of Robin Putter. Ogilvy and Mather implemented the broad-based Black economic empowerment legislation in order to respond to the need for transformation, equal opportunities, diversity, and lastly, to ensure that all legal requirements are met. Today, the BBBEE is a Level 3 contributor. The CSR. Some of their corporate social responsibilities have marketed Topsy Foundation, Greenpeace Africa, and KFC Ad Hope. For example, the KFC Ad Hope, where people buy a meal from KFC and R2 goes towards children that are underprivileged. The reviews of the company, which can be found on a review system on the internet, that people that have worked at the company give their review about how it is working at the company. This is one of the critiques that people have given. The company stands for a no hierarchy policy. However, one of the reviews states that this person feels the company is a bureaucracy and a rigid hierarchical organization. Secondly, one said, the job can be boring and a cubicle-rich place to work with high demands. Apparently, there are no advancement opportunities such as higher positions or salary increases. Therefore, it means there is no mobility. One is slotted into a role until they leave the company, so no one can actually move higher and earn a better income. There is no backfill. People who quit do not get replaced, and their workload is placed on the remaining employees, causing a burnout. The culture has grown increasingly toxic. These are just some of the reviews that people have given that have worked at Ogilvy and Mather.
Going to be looking at is the KFC Tastes Like Home advert, and this shows a family that has moved to Thailand that feels very out of place, not at home and stuff, and until one of the little girl's classmates shows her that there's a KFC in Thailand, and when they go to KFC, she immediately feels comfortable, and it's like a taste of home. What we'll be looking at is the Tick the Box Dove campaign, and this is a bunch of print and billboard adverts that pretty much give an option to tick the right box, but to tick the appropriate box that one feels. For example, there's one that says of a lady that with grey hair that says grey or gorgeous. So it's tick the right box, it's to promote beauty, and it's actually to promote Dove and how their product will essentially make you feel more beautiful. We're looking at the campaign for Unite Against the Violence Against Women, and pretty much this is a whole set of print ads that show women's faces that have a Google search engine. So it would say like women should or women cannot, or for example the one is women should not have rights, and pretty much the Google search engine, the most popular and the most searched, comes to the top. So this is saying like the suggestions are the most common that people think about women, and this is in order to raise awareness about the abuse against women and to ensure that people are aware and hopefully put a stop to unequal rights and allow women to be heard.